What's up guys, Terrace Cousin here, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm super excited because I'm officially launching a new series on the channel called Founder Mode. So Founder Mode, if you don't know, is a term that has become a bit trendy recently, and it's essentially when you're a founder, you have a startup, a company, a business or something, and you're basically in the trenches, you're hustling and bustling, trying to do everything to make that startup or company work, right? You're developing the thing, you're doing marketing, you're answering customer support, and you're doing all the things, you're in the trenches, because honestly, who else is gonna do it? There's just you, it's just you, the founder. That's Founder Mode. And when I heard about the term online and I saw it posted, I was like, hey, wait a minute, that's exactly what I've been doing myself for the past couple of years. And even as recently as just a couple of months ago, I've been doing this full time. So I decided to come on here and start documenting the journey on this channel through this new series that I'm calling, well, Founder Mode. So let's officially begin episode 1 of Founder Mode, and first I'm going to start with a little introduction about me and who I am and what I do, because I feel that's pertinent for this actual content. So first of all, I am a software developer. That's what I do kind of in my day-to-day, but I run a software development company and I work for clients through the company as well, right? So I'm a contractor and I take on clients and I do software development work for them and I help them build their projects and help their teams. Now, besides that, I also have a YouTube channel where I teach people programming. So essentially all the things that I do at my contracts, right, at my software development company, I also teach that to people, software developers that want to learn and become better developers on the YouTube channel. That YouTube channel has now over 100,000 subscribers, which is really cool. It's a valuable asset. And I also spend quite a bit of my time during the week focusing and trying to grow that YouTube channel. And then if I'm not doing any client work or working on the YouTube channel, you can usually find me spending my time either building some sort of startup or an app and just developing and trying to make it work, right? So that's kind of fitting for this entire series because I'm doing a lot of things behind the scenes to try to make money and to try to become successful the non-traditional way, right? Not getting a traditional 9-to-5 job. So now that we've talked about the introduction and the get to know me section of this series, let me talk about the thing that currently excites me the most out of all the things that I'm currently doing. And that is my new app, Habit Quest, that I just launched. So Habit Quest is a habit tracker app that gamifies the process of tracking habits and bettering yourself through RPG elements. RPG, if you don't know, comes from the gaming world. It's a category of game, and it essentially stands for role-playing game. So what this means for my app is when you download the app and you open it up, you get to create a character, customize the character, and then as you do your habits, you gain experience in coins and items to then put on your character, and your character serves as a visual representation of the progress that you're making in real life. Now, I'm really excited for this application, and actually, I just officially launched it yesterday on Android. On iOS, it's also coming. I'm just waiting for the actual App Store to review it. They usually take a little bit more time, but it's available on Android, and it's soon going to be available on iOS, and I'm super excited to see how users actually use the app. Now, unfortunately, there is kind of a bit of a problem. So I basically set up analytics for the application to track kind of the key metrics, the key things that I want users to do in my application. And right now, at this very moment, it's not looking too good. So as you can see here on the screen, this is essentially the analytics that I'm currently tracking. And as you can see, things are starting off quite well, right? There's people that are using the app, they're progressing through the onboarding, they're creating and customizing their character. But as soon as they get to the habit screen, to create a habit screen, a decent amount of people actually drop off. And then even more people drop off, basically the majority, when creating a habit. Essentially, almost no one is creating a habit on my application. And that's a problem. Now, initially, I thought that this was because all of the users that were testing the application, because I went through a whole week of testing before this, those users came from my YouTube channel. And I thought that the users that came from my YouTube channel, being developers and people that want to learn how to become a better developer, aren't necessarily the same type of person that would use a habit tracker app that's gamified through RPG elements. So I thought that that would be one reason for the actual drop. But since then, since I've actually launched it officially on the App Store, the data that you're seeing here is all organic traffic from the App Store itself on the Android store, because again, it's only out currently on the Android. And these are real people that are searching the actual application, they're searching for a habit tracker and they want to use it, and they open the app and they're not creating a habit. So that's a problem and I need to do something to fix it. Now, my current solution for this is, first of all, get more data, right? Because the current data that I have now is not that many people. I want to get more people to really solidify that this is actually a problem. And while that's happening, I'm also considering and changing the onboarding flow to essentially have you make a habit before you ever get to the actual app. Because currently, you go through the onboarding, the only thing that you do is you customize your character, and then you get to the home screen and you have to willingly press a button to create a habit yourself. That, I guess, people don't want to do it. So I'm thinking that if I put this in the onboarding part so that you immediately start the application and you immediately start creating a habit, maybe that would increase the actual number of people that create a habit. That's my only solution for now, and that's the one that I'm currently trying to work on. So while I'm working on that, I'm going to collect more data and see if this is actually the case. Then I'm going to ship that update and see if that actually changes the amount of people that create a habit. And if it does, great, we've solved the problem. If it doesn't, then it means that we have another problem and we need to take care of it. But that's neither here or there. We'll deal with this as it comes up. Now, that's it for the app. Let's move on to some other things that I'm currently doing. So in terms of my software development company, I'm currently not doing any work. I'm not taking any clients. I'm actually taking a break to focus exclusively on my YouTube channel, on this channel, and on all the other startups that I'm doing. As soon as I find a need to go back and take clients again, I will, but for now, I'm just not taking any clients, so there's nothing to talk about there. Next, we have the YouTube channel, which I actually have some things to say because that's pretty much my main focus, if you will, in terms of my day-to-day. So on the YouTube channel, last week, I'm going to share with you some analytics. We essentially gained 1,700 subscribers, which is pretty cool. Now, most of the subscribers that come to the channel either come because they search for something, a topic in React, which is what I teach, and they want to learn it. And I usually have a video for that because I strategically created my videos to be SEO optimized. So I get a lot of people coming in from that, which is free organic traffic. I don't have to do anything for it. Then I also post a lot of shorts. So I try to post at least 2 shorts per week, and those usually sometimes do very well. I get a lot of people commenting, which really boosts the videos. And then people find me, subscribe to me, and those views from shorts are actually trickling down, and they also watch my long form content and they become long-term subscribers. So again, shorts as well is also a great strategy to grow a YouTube channel. And then also some videos that I post just naturally get more views, and then YouTube recommends that to more people, and more people find the channel, and then they also subscribe. So overall, I'm quite happy with the subscriber count. I usually average between 5 to 10,000, sometimes 12,000 subscribers per month, depending on how many videos I post and how well they do. So this 1,700 for the past week is pretty good, and we are on track. Now, in terms of revenue, unfortunately, it's not looking too good for the YouTube channel, and this is just a general case because unfortunately, just financially, otherwise I'm super happy with this, but a lot of my audience are from India or from Asian countries, which again is unfortunate in terms of revenue, but it's just a case. A lot of Indians want to become software developers. Good for them. They find my channel, they enjoy my content. I'm happy, but it just means that I have a lower RPM, revenue per 1,000 views, and I'm totally fine with that. So in terms of ad revenue for the past week, I only made 160 euros. Euros because I'm currently based in Europe and that whole account is in euros. Now, besides running YouTube ads, I also do sponsorships here and there. And last week, I only did one sponsorship, one video, and that was for Brilliant, which by the way, I'm super happy about because when I watch YouTube channels on my own spare time, the people that I usually watch, they sometimes get sponsored by Brilliant. And now I have a YouTube channel that I get to be sponsored by Brilliant, which honestly is super cool. I only did one sponsored video last week and I charged for that $354 and I got paid for it, and that was super easy. And then finally, we can move on outside of YouTube and outside of all my software development stuff. I also have a course that I sell through my YouTube channel that teaches people programming. So the people that come to my YouTube channel, they can get taught for free using my videos. But if they want a little bit more, if they want to go that extra step, they can purchase my course and get a whole A to Z guide on how to become a React developer, and that's been doing really well. In the past week, I made $980, which is cool. I made a couple of sales, and that course, I launched it a couple months ago this year, and it's been getting consistent sales ever since. Obviously, the sales have slowed down a bit because now it's no longer like the launch month or whatever, but I'm still getting some consistent sales, and those come mostly from people watching my YouTube videos. I always mention the course, I always put a link in the description, and people come and some amount of them just convert, which is cool. It's almost passive income at this point, if you forget the amount of hours that I put building the initial course in the first place, which honestly I forgot about. And with that kind of concludes all of the income that I've made. So all in all, I've made $1,500. I'm kind of rounding it because some amounts are in euros and some amounts are in US dollars, but roughly I made $1,500 US dollars last week, which is pretty cool. If you do that times 4 for the entire month, you get around $6,000. Now I don't make $6,000 every single month. It really depends. As you're going to see, every week it's going to be different, but roughly this is a good amount of income that I'm currently very happy with right now, and I'm hoping to only grow in the future. So that's the goal. So there you go. That's all that I had to share with you this week. If you've enjoyed this and you want to be a part of this journey, which honestly I think that you should, consider subscribing. I mean, it's totally free. You're not missing out on anything. The worst, you're going to miss out if you actually don't subscribe, because I'm going to share a lot of things on this series. And also consider leaving this video a big thumbs up, and also leaving a comment. Let's talk about these things, because it also helps the YouTube algorithm to push this video to more people, which again is part of my goal. Until then, I'm going to keep the hustle going, as should you, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.